As midterm election results continue to trickle in from the US, Republican Senate candidate and former TV doctor Mehmet Oz is projected to lose a much-followed Senate race in Pennsylvania. Democratic candidate John Fetterman is the projected winner with over 94% of votes counted. The Armenian National Committee of America, an Armenian lobbying group in the US, welcomed Oz's defeat, saying in a statement that the ANCA, along with Greek, Jewish, Kurdish and Assyrian groups, ran a grassroots campaign calling attention to Oz's close ties with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his refusal to recognize the Armenian genocide. In an interview with Turkish media in 2019, Oz called Erdogan our leader, adding that there is a question of how he could help Turkey as a representative. Oz previously served in the Turkish army and is reported to own extensive real estate in Turkey. In 2019, after the US Senate passed a resolution recognizing the Armenian genocide, Oz's campaign replied to a query stating that our candidate opposes genocide and that the evils of World War I should be commemorated. The lack of any mention of the genocide of Armenians was criticized by US Armenian groups. And Armenia's defense ministry is reporting that last night, Azerbaijani forces once again opened fire in the direction of Armenian positions along the border. According to Defense Ministry spokesperson Aram Torosyan, Azerbaijani units opened fire on the eastern section of the Armenia-Azerbaijan border in the early hours of November 9th. According to Torosyan, as of 10 a.m. on November 9th, the situation on the border is relatively stable. Meanwhile, authorities in Karabakh have denied reports that local Armenian forces in Karabakh fired in the direction of Azerbaijani positions last night. The Azerbaijani Defense Ministry had been reporting that in the early hours of the morning of November 9th, units of the Karabakh Defense Army opened fire in the direction of Azerbaijani positions in the Martuni region of Karabakh. Karabakh officials dismissed the reports as misinformation. Concerns over renewed hostilities are rising in Armenia and Karabakh, as some observers have pointed to repeated statements from Azerbaijan's defense ministry accusing Armenian forces of violating the ceasefire regime before launching a larger aggressive action along the border. And in Washington, State Department spokesperson Ned Price said that the US remains committed to promoting a peaceful future for the South Caucasus and that direct dialogue is key to resolving issues. Price added that the US is one of several facilitators of talks between Armenia and Azerbaijan and has provided a space for the two countries to come together. With regards to yesterday's meeting between US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and the Armenian and Azerbaijani foreign ministers, Price stated that the results of the meeting were positive and that they surfaced many of their areas of disagreement. At the end of the day, they were able to agree on a joint statement and to continue meetings, Price stated. Price concluded that the US is not presenting the Armenian and Azerbaijani sides with a document that is ready to sign, but rather that the US is taking the role of a mediator and facilitator while not dictating terms.